of Truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
Morning, afternoon, and good evening to all of you. You are listening to INCRadio Africa DCEM 954, the official satellite radio station of the Iglesia ni Cristo. I'm your host for today's program. My name is Brother Edward Dorsey, and I'm coming to you live here in Lagos, Nigeria. The time is about 6 o'clock in the evening. The weather outside is about 29 degrees Celsius, and we are going through a little bit of rainstorm. It's been raining all day, but we're still safe and dry. We also have our guest for today, Brother Enoch, coming to you live in Kampala in Uganda. How are you, Brother Enoch?
I'm fine, thank you so much, Paul. Hello, everyone. Good evening, good morning, good evening, good afternoon to our beloved viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is once again Brother Enoch Yada. It is a pleasure once again, Brother Edwin, to be here. Stay tuned for this interesting show tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Brother Enoch. We'll get back to you later on in our discussion. Let's go to the different satellite studios here in Africa. In King Williamstown, South Africa studio, the temperature outside there is about 14 degrees Celsius, and the weather is clear, cool night that they're experiencing. In the Lilongwe, Malawi studio is about 21 degrees Celsius, and also they have a clear evening ahead of them. Just like when we mentioned here in Lagos, Nigeria, the temperature outside is 29 degrees Celsius and raining. In our main studio in Manila, Philippines, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Good morning, magandang umaga to our viewers there, or to those who are watching. The temperature is outside is 27 degrees Celsius. So you can access INCRadio Live via YouTube. Just search for INCRadio Africa and click live. You can install our INCRadio app available on iOS and Android devices. We are also encouraging you throughout the program to like, comment, and subscribe to also the YouTube channel, Facebook, and Instagram official pages. We have a very good topic that we're about to discuss throughout our program today. Let's start with the acronym NEAT. I think we know, or some of us may not know, what the acronym NEAT means. Well, first of all, the topic about our program is about movement matters. So let's go back to the acronym NEAT, N-E-A-T, which means non-exercise activity thermogenesis. May not sound exciting, but it plays an important role in helping us stay healthy and manage our weight. It's all about the little things we do throughout the day. Walking instead of driving, taking the stairs instead of taking the lift or elevator, all those small things, tidying up, cleaning our house, even standing and stretching, all are important roles to this non-exercise activity or thermogenesis. These simple actions might not feel like much, but together they add up and make a real difference in keeping our bodies active and energy levels up. So keep moving and understand that every little step, every small step matters. So we're going to talk about the benefits of NEAT, or the benefits of always moving around. Let's start with number one. It improves cardiovascular health. Being physically active, keeps our heart and lungs strong and your body flowing smoothly. Staying active as you get older can lower your risk of heart problems. For kids and teens, regular movement supports healthy growth, building up strong hearts, bones, and muscles, and helping the brain develop well. So moving is very important, right? It comes to our heart. One of the biggest muscles that we have in our body is our heart. And moving around can help the heart last long. What's next? Better sleep. The more we move, the better we sleep. Regular physical activities help us fall asleep more easily and enjoy a deeper REM sleep. Every bit of movement during the day helps your body relax and recharges you at night. Another great reason to stay active. For our listeners who are young or young at heart, let's play some physical games. And don't forget, after all the activity, it might be easier to head to bed early and get a good night's sleep. Okay? So what's next? Weight management. Every bit of movement counts when it comes to staying at a healthy weight. Whether you're walking, tidying up, or just standing and stretching, these small actions help burn extra calories. We're going into losing weight. It's all about the calories in versus the calories out. Okay? When you eat, you add more calories. When you exercise or you move around, what does you do? You burn calories. So that's important, right? If we keep adding more calories, what happens? We get bigger. But if we are constantly moving, those calories will burn. So it's very, very important. Okay. So even the little things you do each day can add up and make a big difference over time. So keep moving. You're helping your body more than you think. And it's very true, right? Brother Enoch, um, walking and moving around is a great way to stay healthy. What can you give regarding this topic so far, brother?
Thank you so much, Paul, Kuya Edwin. First of all, this topic is so interesting because it is totally going to help each one of us. Because some of us, we pay to go to the gym. Yet these are some of these small things that we can always do. Just having a walk around, maybe you can walk as you go to work, because some of us, sometimes where we work, it is just a walkable distance. But you find someone, instead of just walking there to work, still someone boards either a taxi or those who they drive there. So here it is totally important, especially in those morning hours. The moment you walk there, you're going to get there when at least you're feeling good, and of course energetic again, and of course ready to attack the day ahead of you. So it is totally important so much. And the other, it helps for us to have what we call some social interactions with some of our friends. For example, you're going for a walk in the evening or sometimes morning. We have those who do the morning walk or morning jogging. Others prefer doing it in the evening. So if you do it with other friends, so this is something that is just coming in between you, those people who are trying to have a walk together. And as you walk together, as you play together, you exercise together, you're having this social bond in between you. And of course, even friendship, sometimes we make friends through those social interactions. So it is totally important for Edwin.
Thank you, brother. And so let's continue. What are the other importance of moving around? It also helps with healthy bones, or to make bones healthy. Activities like walking and running do more than just keep us fit. They help keep our bones strong. Two, staying active can lower the risk of osteoporosis as we age, helping us stay stronger, steadier, and more independent in the long run. So we can stay strong and keep doing the things we enjoy as we get older. And that is true. You can ask the elderly, or those who are our relatives, or even in the brethren in the church who are elderly, you can see that even though they're at that age, they're strong. They can. And what is it that they always tell us? What's the reason why they're still strong? Is because that they always walk. They always walk around. They don't. What is called in the United States or in America? They call it couch. In English, they call it. There's a saying, couch potato. Do you know what that means, brother? And not couch potato. It's when you just sit in the couch all day. That's a saying, couch potato. So even the elderly, they know that walking around helps them. It helps them remain active. So that's very important to keep moving around. What else? It improves our mood. How can movement improve our mood? When you move, your body releases endorphins. Those natural feel-good chemicals that lift your mood, help you relax and reduce stress and anxiety. Staying active regularly not only makes you feel better, but also helps you handle life's ups and downs and keeps your mind healthy. So whenever you're feeling sad, depressed, or even angry or upset by a certain situation, it's always good to just walk it out, right? To go and just, to let go steam by just walking around. And during the process of walking, it helps you think clearly about what's going on, what kind of situation you're in, and you're able to handle it, right? Because you're using all of that pent up energy just by walking around and calming yourself down and lessening the stress, to lessening the stress. So whenever we are feeling stressed or whenever we are feeling pressure, it's good to go walk around in the garden, take a stroll outside. Even if you have a bike, right? Biking is also a good way of moving around. A bike, go around the neighborhood riding your bike. Okay? That'll relieve some stress. So what else? Enhances cognitive function. Regular physical activities help keep your brain sharp. It can improve your memory, help you focus better, and even speed up the way you process information. All of these benefits make learning easier, supports good decision making, and keep your brain healthy at every stage of life. So that's also important why we should always move around. There are times that some of us we have those kind of office jobs where almost 7 to 8 hours we're in a desk typing, writing things. In between, we should take breaks, maybe 15-minute breaks, or in between those sessions, we should stand up, stretch, especially if you're in the office or in a cubicle, you can stretch, even jog in place, or even do some calisthenics like jumping jacks, push-ups, and other kinds of small exercises that will get the blood flowing. That's what's important when it comes to moving around, is to always have the blood flowing. Okay, so Brother Enoch, what kind of neat, uh, what kind of neat do you do, brother?
For me, I just walk as I go to work in the morning. So instead of boarding, I just walk, and as I walk there, it is helping me to at least keep my body fit, and of course remaining in good shape. Because there you won't even sometimes fall sick, because you at least you're trying to move your body. So though it is sometimes a walkable distance, but some of them or some of us we choose to board or to ride. Then the other, we have some small things we are doing that we keep on ignoring. But if you do those small things, they also help you a lot in terms of keeping or maintaining your body to remain fit. So for example, if where you're working or where you spend most of your time, you use elevators, instead of using that elevator just for once, you can use stairs. So as you walk up or walk down using just the stairs, it's still helping you as well. Then the other, as still, sometimes we go shopping. You want to go shop, maybe to go and buy some groceries downtown, but still others, they keep on just boarding or driving there. Yet it is just opposite, maybe the house, or maybe opposite their city, but still they choose to board. So if you walk there, you're just going there to buy some groceries, you're going there to make some shopping, you're just walking there by your own, it is totally going to help you a lot. And still, sometimes we walk there with either our friends or our brothers or those people sometimes we always live with. So as we even walk there, it's still even helping us to communicate with one another, because you want to walk together and again you just keep quiet. So you go there, you walk as you discuss or as you talk things out. So those small things here, for me, is what I do. I walk every day to work. Then even if I want to go and have some customer shopping, still I have to just walk there instead of riding a border. Okay, Edwin.
That's good. That's good what you mentioned, brother Enoch. The things that you choose to rather do. For example, like what we mentioned, if there's a big building, it's much better for exercise purposes. You can take the stairs instead of taking the elevator or lift. But what if, brother Enoch? What if the building is about 20 stories high? Will you still be able to take the stairs?
So you can always use the elevator when it is unavoidable. But if it is just these not too long buildings, yeah, you can always choose to use the elevator.
That's true. It's very important to always, when you see stairs, it's very important to walk or take the chance or take the time to walk on the stairs. Like what we mentioned earlier, once you get in a certain age, it becomes difficult, right? Once you start to hit higher ages, your knees will give out. Walking on the stairs would be very difficult. But if you're used to it, if you're always walking in the stairs, your knees will really be happy because you would be used to going up and down the stairs. And also you mentioned when it comes to going to the store, especially if we have like small markets that are next to us, small markets or even big small malls or whatever is near us, instead of taking a car, taking a bike, a motorcycle, if we have the ability to walk there, it's better that we walk there. It's better that so that our bodies, right? So that our bodies would feel that the healthiness as we're going to the stores or and everything. I remember even now here in the stores that are near our neighborhood, instead of just hopping in the car and wasting gas or wasting petrol, what we do is we walk certain distances, and then we come back walking. Brother Enna, why do you think moving around is so important, though? Always moving around within your body.
It's going to, first of all, help our body to remain fit. It's going to boost our physical health, even the strength itself. As we said there, as you walk there, as you carry those things around, as you do those house chores, sometimes we even have to mop the house or sweep the house. Sometimes we even go and dig just behind us in our backyard. As you do those small things, you're at least helping your body to remain in contact, and it is going to help you even to keep your body to remain healthy, as it is always recommended. Because here you always strengthen your muscles. So that way, the more you carry those things, the more your muscles are going to become strong. and there you won't even always fall sick, as we always see some of our friends do. Even just a small sickness, they are always bedridden. They are always bedridden because they are not known of doing these small things. So even a little thing, even just washing, you need, sometimes we use these washing machines. Even mopping the house, you need sometimes you call for help. So if we do these small things for ourselves, as we do them, we are even exercising. But of course, sometimes we cannot tell that we are exercising. But for you, as you do that, your body is appreciating you. Like, thank you for allowing me do this. As you carry those things from the supermarket, from the market, you're carrying them to your vehicle or to your house, your body is appreciating that. Thank you so much for letting me carry these things, because it is totally benefiting, and there you always have a good and healthy body for caregiving.
Yes, that's very true. Thank you, brother. For those who are always busy, sometimes we're caught up, we're very busy with a lot of things that we're doing, such as our work and everything else. And we usually use that excuse because we can't go to the gym or we can't exercise because of those things that we're doing every day. But we forget that walking is one of the easiest things that we can do to move around. Even if we can't go to the gym or work out or exercise daily, when we walk, right, that's why we have a lot of people today are buying these smart watches, right? And these smart watches, what do they have? They have step counters. We make a goal for ourselves. Today, I'm gonna walk 8,000 steps, 10,000 steps. Tomorrow, I'll walk 12,000 steps. Every time, if you're able to accomplish those things, those small steps, just like what we mentioned in our introduction, it goes a long way. It goes a long way when it comes to health. Okay? Even when you're walking within a certain speed, you can also check your pulse, and you can read that your your pulse is going off maybe 100 beats per minute, maybe all the way up to 113 beats per minute, because you're just walking, and that's very helpful. Okay. So how does moving around help you, Brother Enoch? What do you like so much about moving around?
Okay, thank you. What I like about it a lot is why I like it so much. It even helps us to manage our weight. It helps you to reduce some weight. So just in case you're feeling overweight, sometimes you're there and you feel yourself that these days truly I'm overweight. So if you feel like you're overweight, you're in that situation, because sometimes we even get that chance and you pass by the weighing scale, and you weigh yourself, and you notice that at least you have added sometimes 10 kg, or you have added 5 kgs on top of those kilograms that you had some few months ago. So if you're known of doing these small things, you encourage yourself to to do the work for yourself. Sometimes you go and have those walks, you have some games with your friends, you walk around, sometimes in the evening or sometimes in the morning. It helps you even to manage your weight. So as you do that, even your body benefits. It's going to totally manage your weight, because you're totally exercising. You're making your body strong and fit. So as you do that, the next time you go to the weighing scale, you will also notice that at least you have reduced somehow. So which totally helps us a lot through these small things that we are doing. So it encourages us to have better sleep. So for example, if you have difficulty in sleeping, maybe at night or in the evening, so it is always important that at least before you go to bed, have those small things. At least you can even walk just in your house. You walk, you go in the sitting room, you go in the kitchen, you walk, you go to pick some drinking water, you go to pick something. So as you walk even around in your house, in your sitting room, but by the time you get to bed, they will just sleep automatically. Sleep will just come because totally you have helped your soul in that way.
And that's the best sleep, right, brother Enoch? When you're tired, not because of mental tired, you're tired physically, that physical tired, and then as soon as you hit the bed, you don't even have the opportunity to think about what you've done throughout the day. You just knock out, and that's the best sleep. So if we're having trouble sleeping, just like what brother Enoch said, uh, walk around, walk around until you get sleepy, you're falling asleep. Have you ever, by walking around, brother Enoch, have you ever started to fall asleep while walking?
I think at my age, I haven't witnessed that yet. So at least I have to get to bed. That's when sleep will come.
Speaking of your age, happy belated birthday. I think last week, right, brother?
Yes, last week, Pope.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Pope.
So as another year passes, brother Enoch, we have to keep moving. It's very important. Now, once you, those who are still young, right, our viewers who are listening, who are young, take the advantage of the energy you have. Not gonna give an age how young you need to be, but if you're young, always take that. Don't eat and then you don't move. So we eat until we get full, we become bloated, and what do we rather do than move around? We sleep. It's better to move around. Use the energy that you still have just by walking around, riding a bike, playing different kinds of sports like football. Right, brother Enoch, football is one of the extreme movement sports. I mean, they're not. It's not like that kind of sport where there's time to stop. It's always you're always running around, right, brother Enoch? So should take the advantage of movement. Our topic is going well so far, but right now we'll take a station break and then we'll come back to further our topic regarding movements.
This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
With God, everything becomes possible. We can overcome any obstacle. There's nothing that will ever be too hard for us because God will be with us. He won't fail or forsake His chosen ones, but we've got to have faith, hope, and trust Him, and always obey His holy laws and commandments. Then He'll give us courage to stand and fight for our faith, no matter what happens. We will never lack in any good thing, and the power that His Son will grant us is sufficient for everything. Walk with spiritual confidence, worship God and promise Him we will honor Him. He created heaven and earth, there's nothing too hard for Him.
So don't be afraid, keep your hope alive, endure until the end in the Church of Christ, and recognize the power of our God, and recognize His goodness and His love for the Church of Christ.
should be left behind. Have faith in our God, He'll defend and guide us. Even if we're cornered, stressed and tired, believe that a Father can provide the strength we need in our lives, the capacity to survive. All of the trials we face, our God will replace with blessed eternal lives.
So don't be afraid. Keep your hope alive. Endure until the end. In the church of Christ, and recognize the power of our God. And recognize His goodness and His love for the church of True faith is proven. It produces patience, and it's shown through good works. When our faith is tested, and we gotta sacrifice, that's a solid investment in receiving the crown of life. The crown of life. Recognize the power of our God. Recognize His goodness and His love for the church of
You are listening to INC Radio Africa, DCM 954, the official satellite radio station of the Iglesia ni Cristo. As we continue with our topic about the importance of moving around, let's go to improves metabolic health. Just moving around more during the day can really help your body out. It can keep your blood sugar steady and might even give your metabolism a boost. People who stay active, even with simple things like walking or doing chores, often have a better blood sugar control. What's next? Flexibility and accessibility. Moving more is a simple way to stay active without needing a gym or a workout plan. Little things like taking the stairs, walking while thinking, talking on the phone, or doing chores with a bit more energy can really add up and help you stay healthy. Small moves, big health wins. The more we sit, the more we put our health at risk. Remember that. The more we sit, the more we put our health at risk. From our heart problems to joint pain to mental health struggles. But the good news is that every bit of movement counts. By staying active throughout the day, we can protect our health, feel stronger, and boost our overall well-being. What is the lifetime benefit? If we stay active and keep moving throughout life, it'll be easier to stay mobile and independent as we get older. Every simple daily routine and a bit of exercise can go a long way in keeping us strong, steady, and feeling our best as we get older. Now, how can we start moving more? Someone might ask, well, how can we start moving more? Number one, start small. Every journey starts with a small step. Begin with short bursts of activity, like walking, biking, or a few minutes of stretching. As you build confidence and strength, you can challenge yourself by increasing the time, frequency, or intensity of your movement, just like walking, right? Just like what we mentioned with having those smartwatches that have the step counter. Uh, this first week, I will walk 5 days, 8,000 steps. I'll make that my goal. Then the following week, 10,000 steps. And with a little bit of more fast paced walking, then it turns into what, 12,000 steps with a little bit jogging. And then you keep adding and adding all these steps, and then pretty soon you're jogging a mile, you're running a mile, you're running so many kilometers. So you have to start small. If you've been sitting for a long time, take a moment to stand up, stretch, or go for a short walk. So, like I said earlier, when we are some of us that have those kind of office jobs, or on the computer, or we're answering calls, or whatever that kind of job is that requires us to just sit, take the time take the breaks to walk around and get the blood flowing. That's very important. Make it a habit. Make movement a part of your daily routine, one step at a time. You don't have to change everything overnight. Small changes can add up to big results over time. Next is that you find activities you like. Find activities you enjoy and make them a part of your routine. Think about what works best for you. Do you prefer taking long walks? Do you prefer outdoors or indoor activities? Do you enjoy exercising alone or with others, just like what Brother Enoch mentioned earlier? Walking around, walking with friends, right? You can even turn your hobbies into opportunities to move. If you love dancing, gardening, or even cleaning the house, use those moments. Use those small moments to stay active and have fun while doing it. Turn on your favorite music while cleaning and add a little dance to the rhythm. It's a fun way to get moving and makes chores more enjoyable. Focus on consistency. Focus on progress, not perfection. There will be days when you don't feel like moving, right? And it's okay. What matters is doing something, even if it's just a few minutes. A short activity is always better than none. And if you miss a workout, don't be discouraged. Simply pick up where you left off and keep moving forward. Encourage your household to join you. Start by leading by example. Incorporate physical activities into daily life and choose activities everyone enjoys. It's very fun when your whole family together decides to go out on walks, right, Brother Enoch? Have you experienced that before, Brother Enoch? That you're with your family just to go walk around?
Whenever we go in the village, we always get that chance. We call it family get together. So we all go there, we gather. Then in the evening, sometimes we walk around to go and visit another relative, maybe just in the neighboring village. So as you walk there to visit that relative, you're walking there, just the group of you, sometimes 5 or sometimes 6 people. Then as you walk there, of course you're enjoying. So we have sometimes enjoyed that appropriate way.
And it's true, like walking with a family. Here, when I have to go out and throw the rubbish outside, it's pretty. The main gate is quite walk a few steps, and my daughter would always say, "Oh, Papa, you're going to throw the rubbish? I want to come. We're just gonna throw the rubbish," but she joins me just to walk there and then walk back, and then my wife, all three of us, we just go walk to throw away the rubbish and come all the way back. And it helps. I mean, it's a family chore, even though it's something small. So the bottom line, every bit of movement you add to your day helps build a stronger body, a healthier mind, and a happier mood. When you make staying active a part of your daily routine, You're taking powerful steps toward a healthier, more energetic, and more fulfilling life. So we encourage everyone, our listeners, that it's very important that we practice always movement, being active. Right? This also has to do with even as members of Church of Christ. Being active inside the Church of Christ is even more valuable. Every activity launched by the church administration is a great opportunity to grow in faith, strengthen our spiritual life, and receive many blessings. So let's always be eager to participate and support these activities. Okay, so Brother Enoch, what did you like about our discussion today in our program?
Thank you. Today's discussion has totally been so enjoyable and inspiring for Edwin, because we have totally picked and learned a lot from this. And we are just now promising ourselves that we are now going to put this into practice. So whatever we have discussed today, we are going to put in practice. We are going to put into practice. You need a better sleep. Go and have some walk in the evening. You need to keep yourself energized. Go and have some walk. You need to cut some weight. Go and have that walk. You need to keep yourself in that good attitude, in good mind, in good moods. Go and have some games with your friends. You need to make some friends. Go and play football. Go and play basketball. And of course, that one you're going to enjoy. And then later, you even thank yourself that I truly thank myself. I went there and I had this. I went there and I jogged around. I took that walk. I used the stairs. I helped myself. I never gave up on myself. And there, you will always be a witness to yourself. And you will always thank yourself for not giving up on yourself. Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you, Brother Anna, for joining me today in our program, in our discussion. We hope also our viewers really benefited from the information that was taught to us today throughout our program, but the importance of moving around and staying healthy. We know that in life, there's so many things that we're going through. Some will stress out in their job, they stress out in their work. Some, because of depression, causes us not to want to do anything, right? Depression even causes us to even overeat. All of those things they add up to us, and it's not healthy. But what can we do to subside those problems is to be more active, to move around, whatever it may be. We're not telling you to go run 10,000 steps, or we're not telling you to go run a mile each and every day. No, like what we mentioned, counts. Going outside, breathing the fresh air, and just walking around, or even if you don't want to go outside, simple stretching, simple calisthenics. It goes a long way to get the blood flowing. There's so many kinds of sicknesses that we can experience, like high blood pressure, diabetes, all of these things that are not good to the health, to our bodies. So we should take the opportunity to move around, to be more active. We will thank ourselves once we get to that to an older age, because even though that we're old or up there in age, we're still moving around. We won't be complaining about back pains. We won't be complaining about all of these other kinds of ailments, because as we're still young, we have that energy to keep moving. We use that energy to get better every day in life. So, Brother Enoch, is there anyone that you would like to greet or give a shout out to at this time?
Thank you so much, Paul, for having me once again tonight. Our greetings to our CFO coordinator, Brother Ralph Esguera. Our greetings again to our Deputy Executive Minister, Brother Angelo Eranyo Manalo, our Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, our district minister here in the District of Northern Africa, Brother Danilo Pasqua, together with his wife, our CFO overseer here in the District of Northern Africa, Brother Brian Fesalton, our beloved resident minister here in the local of Kampala and Kira, Brother Ryan Paule, together with his wife, and all the ministers and brethren here in the District of Northern Africa. Thank you so much, Paul, for having me once again.
Thank you, Brother Enoch. We'd just like to give a shout out to all the brethren here in Africa, everyone, all the brothers and sisters around the world who have joined us in our program today. Thank you so much. I'd like to give a special shout out to Brother Samuel Estupito, our executive producer, to the three district Christian family organizations overseers, Brother Brian Pisaraton, Brother Jackson Liwanag, Brother Nico Jimenez, to the three district ministers here in Africa po, Brother Danilo R. Pasqua, Brother Rico del Rosario, Brother Ray Menrere, to our Christian Family Organizations Coordinator, Brother Ralph Francis Diaz Higuera, to our Deputy Executive Minister, Brother Angelo Aranio Manago, and to our Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo Jimenez. Thank you so much, Paul. And thank you to all of you who joined us today in our program here in the INCRadio Africa. Thank you so much, and see you next time.
Luka tiko siya biyoza, Abba.